Yo, 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 what up, family? It's your boy, F Block Future, and this is Ambitious since 1982. Let's go. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Let's get it. What's going on, family? Hope everybody enjoying their Sunday. Hope everybody is taking the time to prepare themselves for the week. A lot of times we don't take the time on Sunday to properly plan and plot on what we got to do on the upcoming week. So I hope you take the time, after you get this show in. Hope you take the time, to get yourself together, man. Get prepared for the week, Get your plans in order, and just map it out. It's been a little rough weekend for me, but we still here. We still progression. We still making moves. So here we go. Now, the New York Bloods been making a lot of noise lately. Shout out to New York. That's my place. That's where I was born and raised. So I think I got a little bit of insight. I ain't gonna get into too much details. Something that I have a decent. Anybody that knows me know I got a decent amount of knowledge on this topic. And I will always, this ain't gonna be the last time, I speak on this, to give things in context. Because I think a lot of people out of town don't really be understanding that this shit is really a for real thing over here on the East Coast, So, we got Tekashi 6ix9ine, we got Casanova 2 times, we got Cardi B. So right now, they putting on for New York on the hip hop scene. So definitely got to give them a big shout out for that. Definitely 100,000%. They definitely putting on for the city. I think a lot of time people ain't giving them that props first. So as you know, Tekashi and Cass have a fake beef. I definitely did a episode about this. I took it down. I think, I don't know if anybody caught that episode. Shout out to you. I took the episode down. Because, I have to be a little bit careful and walk that fine line about what I say on this topic. I really don't be wanting to speak on it. I don't even want to make it like it's clout, but, when you watch these YouTube influencers or creators, whatever the fuck you call them, they get up here and they talk about this situation in New York as far as this blood thing, and they don't really, you could tell that they not from it. Even Tax, and no disrespect to Tax, Free Tax Stone, Tax has knowledge of it. He never really got into it, So, as I learn, as I go along, I'm going to figure out my way. So I ain't going to be too graphic with it or too much details, But, I'm going to give y'all a sense. Because a lot of people getting this shit fucked up, And y'all think a person like Cardi, who got up there and made that statement about wearing flu, y'all think like niggas from LA or niggas from Chicago think that y'all gonna press on niggas. Like niggas ain't really, like niggas in New York ain't really on that. No, this shit is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So let's put shit in context. All right, it's public knowledge, all right, that in 1993, Omar Porti allegedly founded the East Coast Bloods, right, which they call the UBN. All right, so that's public knowledge. Everybody already know who that is. They know what it do. Okay, so I'm not going to get into all the history or whatever. It was sets created in It started in 1993. This is 2018. You know what I'm saying? So we probably dealing with the third, fourth generation. Let's say really the third. No, I want to say the fourth. You know what I mean? Because, generations is in 5 years. You know what I mean? So we dealing probably about the fourth generation of Blood gang members. And that's who people like Cardi and Tekashi is, even now, Casanova, he only 30 years old, so he's falling into that, you know what I mean? He's a third, fourth generation type Blood, you know what I'm saying? This shit is real. So when Cardi get up there and she got on Blue and she gonna say flu, she's not even thinking in her mind like, oh, tripping off what's going on in LA. This is a separate thing. People over here definitely respect the West, but it's so, grown into what they see every day. It's not the same like when Jim Jones was running around, you know what I mean, really on his putting it out there, which honestly in hip hop, Jim Jones is really the first East Coast dude to really put it on for this Blood shit out here. And y'all gave him the business about that. But if you really understand anything about the overall history of Bloods and Crips, on the East Coast, the Bloods history is the same as the Crip history. All right, now, most of y'all don't know because y'all don't, y'all ain't in it. Y'all ain't in it. Y'all don't understand. So basically, the Crips, started out like a regular gang. They couldn't be avenues. They started out, as a regular little gang, young kids. The avenues was, they was the bigger kids. You know what I mean? And shout out to a brother named Kev Mack. He's on YouTube. He talks to a lot of the triple OGs. Now, triple OGs are people that's been there since 1969. You know what I mean? And 1969 is the birth of the Crips. You know what I mean? So go check out Kev Mack on YouTube. You know what I mean? He definitely got the history out there. So, you know what I mean? It's not some shit that I'm just making up. But make a long story short, the Crips went around bullying people. You feel me? And the people that didn't want to be Crips, that was already in gangs, they formulated together, and yada, 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 the Bloods came. But in New York, African Americans, which had gangs, we had the Black Spades, the Charlie Stompers, Tomahawks, Seven Immortals, Nomads, all of that shit. But that shit died out through the rise of hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? That's what I say, yo. I don't try to make my podcast too long. As you can see, I extensively know what I'm talking about. So the Bloods ended up growing and growing and growing on the East Coast. They're all over the East Coast, all up and down this motherfucker. And there's thousands of members of them. And it's different sets and different nations. And Cardi and all of them are allegedly affiliated or loosely affiliated with these sets. So when she get up there and she talking about a flu coat, she's been born. This shit been going on. Cardi's a young girl. This shit been going on since 9-3. So she's a young girl. Tekashi, he from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? If you notice, he's a Mexican. You know what I mean? In LA, it ain't like that. But in New York, that shit is rocking. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's what they know. Cass, he done been in the prison. And if anybody know, and a lot of people in the West and the Midwest and the South, y'all getting it fucked up. Like, this shit started in jail for protection. Not protection, but, power over Latinos. Which Bloods and Crips on the West, and no disrespect, y'all ain't in power like that. The Mexican Mafia run that. Over here on the East, Damos run the whole shit. You feel me? So now, what's the point of the video? Because one thing I always want to promote is always unity first. I'm never going to sit here and promote, black on black crime. You know what I'm saying? It's always a beautiful thing to see people organize, period. And I think what is missing of all of this, not the sensationalism or just sitting here talking about, oh, gangbanging, that shit is hot. You know what I mean? I could go in and make this shit spicy, but we never going to lose track of what the fuck we trying to do here at Ambitious since 1982. And that's definitely promote positive black images and give you the black point of view on news, coming straight off the hood, straight, no chaser, you know what I mean? Using independent sources to get y'all a point of view of the African-American point of view. But let's not miss what we could do. If y'all Bloods and y'all Crips, and if you notice, if you're looking 6ix9ine video, if you're looking Casanova video, if you're looking YG video, if you're looking Nipsey Hussle's video, what do you see? You see Bloods and Crips working together. Bottom line. You know what I mean? So instead of trying to hype shit up on these social media, social networks, you feel me? Hyping it up. Oh, All-Star Weekend is coming. Or the Mexican brother, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to him. Don't know. I don't know. Right? Oh, this dude, hood pass is revoked. No, listen, man. It's all about unity. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Blood, Crip, folk, people. You know what I'm saying? Let's do business. You know what I mean? Of course, you know, drama sells, sex sells, you know, all this fucking evil shit that this country promotes. And it ain't nothing wrong to be in a gang. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, committing crimes is something wrong, but organizing and helping your people get out the hood, you know what I mean, and starting businesses, that's good. You know what I mean? Because we all, at some point, was in some kind of club or some kind of crew, some kind of clique. You feel me? So instead of going that Cardi for clout, what y'all youngins say now, for clout, what y'all gonna do, y'all? What are you really gonna do? Like, you're not gonna, she's a girl. And Tekashi, throwing ice, you're fighting. Like, come on, online, everybody got a phone. You know what I mean? If y'all represent the same thing, got the same origins, come from the same circumstances, people need to work together, you know what I mean, to stop the bullshit or hyping up what this media do. Now, I mean, no disrespect to academics, no disrespect to any other people that's reporting these kind of situations. Me, myself, yeah, of course, I could sensationalize it. You know what I mean? I know people. You know what I mean? I could, you know, say certain things or get green lights to say certain things, but we not going to do that. You know what I mean? We got to understand that Cardi, Tekashi, Cass, Jim, they really come from some real shit. And it's the people behind them that put that pain in to push that agenda forward. Even Wink Loke, even Schmurda and them. Now, I mean, let's not leave out the New York Crips neither. You know what I'm saying? Nipsey's was in Brooklyn shooting his first single with New York Crips. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, let's see what the bigger picture is on this shit. You know what I mean? It ain't about, we gonna shit on 6ix9ine because the boy got rainbow hair. You know what I mean? I don't know what agenda he pushing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And my opinion on him, as far as, you know what I mean, his set, which I'm very close to. I'm not gonna go and speak on that man because I'm always talking about what's the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is, hey, yo, we got Bloods and Crips on the east, Bloods and Crips on the west, Bloods and Crips in the south. Yo, let's buy communities. Let's buy buildings. You know what I mean? These dudes are making hundreds of thousands. You know what I mean? Maybe even millions. I'm not going to talk about you can't go to the fucking All-Star game. So, yo, it's just a little something to think about. You know what I mean? Don't fall for the hype, man. Unity is always good, man. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the Billies. Shout out to the Apes. Shout out to the Brim. Shout out to the Bishops, the Stones, everybody, man. All that 60s, Hoovers, everybody, man. It's mad love, man. This is Ambitious since 1982. Follow us on Instagram. Ambitious _ since 1982 SC. You already know what it is. It's your boy F Block Future, and I'm out.